What's up, guys? Got another review today. This is going to be on the Atomic clone from Pro. I got this to go on top of my Panzer. I don't know what it is. I mean, I know they're made by the same company, but they just go hand in hand. You know what I mean? Gotta say, I've been really enjoying this one. It's working pretty nice. I'll go ahead and I'll take another vape off of it, and then take the top cap off, show you what the inside looks like, all that, and talk about it a little bit. So, surprisingly for me, this is a single microcoil in here, and it's running at around 0.4 ohms. I built it at 0.4 because, I don't know, sometimes I like to, lately I've been getting into running some mods in 18350 mode, so 0.4, you know, really doesn't put too much stress on an 18350 battery, but you know. So, hang on one second here. So, I picked this up from a vape shop close to me called 714 Vapors. I paid $29.99 for it, and when you get it, it comes in the little Pro box. You open it up, it's got the, you know, little standard affair, little foam insert, and you get some extra wick and wire with it. I never use this crap, usually just stays in the box. Also, what you get with it, let me see if I have it, a drip tip. So this drip tip actually looks pretty good. I've been using my shorty drip tip on there that my buddy made me, but with the drip tip that goes on there, it actually looks fairly nice. I think I changed the O-ring on this drip tip, so it's gonna be a bitch to get in there, but there it is, halfway on. So that's what it looks like, but I wasn't too much of a fan of it. I like my shorty tip, so I've been using my shorty brass tip on it. I will say that the O-rings on this are pretty hardcore. I'll go ahead and take the top cap off, and it's pretty rough. So there it is there. There's my build I got in there. The center post, I had to drill the hole out a little bit because I do like to rock 26 gauge, and the hole wasn't big enough for me to put 26 gauge dual coils in there, so I had to drill it out, and then I had to file down the center post a little bit because the hole was a little too big and the screw wasn't making contact with my leads all the way, so you know, my coils were lighting up funny, and it wasn't working out. And I will say too that the deck is super tiny on this, and the top cap, there's the inside of the top cap there. Super tiny in here, so you have to build your coils really close to the posts. So it's hard to to get everything in there without it touching the top cap, and then it shorts out. So I just been running it in single coil. It's been firing nice. So yeah, it's been, I've been digging it. But yeah, there is some modifications that you do need to make if there's a certain way you like to build. Like I said, it was even hard with the size holes that are in the posts. It was even hard getting 28 gauge in there to meet up next to each other in the positive post. So drilling that hole out helped out quite a bit, and then I had to file down the center post to make everything connect properly. I'll go into the top cap really quick. Drip tip. There's your drip tip well. This top portion unscrews. So this portion comes off, and then right here is where you have your adjustable airflow. You take that off and you have multiple holes to choose from. The logo there in the center, you have a hole on each side, and those two holes are if you were going to run dual coil. And then the hole right behind the logo, that one, that's your single coil hole. So you put it on there, and then you pretty much decide, you know, which configuration you want to run. Sorry guys, I'm still getting used to this damn camera. But anyways, so yeah guys, for $29.99, it's not too bad. The build quality is pretty good. The top cap's really nice. I haven't had any problems with the actual atomizer other than the alterations, I guess, I had to make to it. Let me get a rag really quick. This is got juice all over my hands. Like I said, the O-ring is really tight fit, so when you drip into this, chances are you're going to be taking your tip off and dripping down in that well, rather than taking your top cap off, which is what I tend to do. I like taking the top cap off and saturating my wicks, but what are you gonna do? So I'll go ahead and I'll put this back on here. Like I said, the top cap, it's hard to get on, so your best bet's just dripping down that well there. I'll take another couple puffs off of it. I'm vaping a donut pounder from Namber Juice. This is a really good juice. If you haven't tried it, give it a try. Fucking hair. Alright, so this is how I've been doing it. Over dripped a little bit, getting some in my mouth. That's what she said. I will say that with it being such a small chamber, you get a lot more flavor than with like your 22 millimeter chambers. Vapor production's still good because of the I'd say that's about a 3 mil air hole right there. So the vapor production's still good, especially off of a single coil. This is I'm not really used to running single coils, so this is cool for me. It's kind of new, and I've been happy with it running single coil. It's been working great. Another thing I will say, the top cap and the chamber being as small as it is, it does tend to heat up quicker than your average size atomizer. So the heat transfer, you'll notice the top of your mod gets a little hotter than normal, and it's because of the heat buildup in this top cap and then transferring down into your mod. So nothing really to worry about. Another thing I wanted to point out, it hasn't happened to me, but I have heard complaints that the screws to the posts are too fat, I guess, and sometimes they touch and will create an arc between each other. So if you notice that your screws could potentially touch, you may want to sand them down a bit to where they're smaller. And avoid that, because if it does arc right there, you could potentially shock your mouth. So that's something else I would personally look out for. Like I said, I haven't had that problem, but doesn't mean it's not out there. And I've heard that problem has happened with the Authentics as well. So just be wary. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's about all I could say about it. These are somewhat hard to find right now. I believe eciggity just got them in, so if they do, I'll post a link down in the description and you guys can go pick one up for yourself. And I believe they are $29.99 on eciggity as well. So yeah, guys, that's about it, and until the next time, keep on vaping.